So welcome to our new virtual world. Unfortunately, you can't come in and see this house in person right now, but instead I'm gonna bring it to you. And so hopefully let's get started. This address is 5501 South Flagler Drive. It's on the corner of Bunker Ranch and Flagler, and we are just south of Southern Blvd. This is my new listing, and we literally just put it up the day before the coronavirus broke, so I haven't had the opportunity to hold an open house yet, so here's our first open house. Come on in. Walking into this house, you will realize that there is so much bright light. The house is obviously been painted white, but you have so much natural light in this house, which is one of the main reasons people live in South Florida, is all of our sunshine. So this here, we are in the family room that overlooks the Intracoastal. So this property is situated right on Flagler Drive, so you are right on the Intracoastal waterway. We've got some pretty cool features in this house, full impact windows and doors, so impact hurricane rated. And then it also has 2 fireplaces. Not that you're gonna cozy up to a fire anytime soon, but I mean, A, you have them, B, they look cool, and C, for the 2 days a year that we drop under 65, you can use it. This house does come equipped with 2 powder rooms on the first floor. So if you're into entertaining, this is like the perfect entertaining house. We have 1 powder room this way, and then we have 1 closer to the kitchen / the cabana bath area. The house was built by architects in 2003, and I bring that up because they designed this house with some pretty details, some specifics in mind. This staircase was very important to them. It is a concrete poured staircase, which is kind of unusual for this part of town. And again, they did floor to ceiling windows so that it allowed the most light in this house. The next room we're gonna walk into is the dining room. And depending if you're into formal dining or not, this room is separated from the new kitchen. All of the floors are travertine marble, and they have a really tight grout. So there's not a lot of grout lines here, which is nice because then you don't have to see all of the traffic from your feet. Once we move from the formal dining room, we're into the family eat-in kitchen. And this kitchen has been completely renovated. You have new appliances. We've got SubZero refrigerator. And then we also have 2 Bosch dishwashers. So we've got 1 here next to this sink, and then there's another one on this side as well. We have a Wolf range and cooktop, so we do have gas on property, and I get asked that question a lot. Is there a gas line to the property so that you can have a tankless hot water heater or gas range? And clearly we have that here. This house has a lot of storage for pantry. I'm not gonna go in all of them, but you can store food, your china, all of that right here. The other kind of great feature of this house is you have a separation. So we've got a main house that we just kind of went through a little bit of the first floor. And then we have an upstairs for the guest quarters or the mother-in-law suite, which I'm not gonna show right now, but it looks the same as the other areas we're gonna show you, but it's just a smaller, tighter space. But it does have a great 2-car garage that comes in off of Bunker Ranch. And then additionally, we've got a full house generator. So when and if we have to deal with a hurricane, you've got a generator on site. So next, we're gonna go check out upstairs and the 3 bedrooms that are upstairs. The guest house bedrooms, like I said earlier, are much smaller, but the bedrooms upstairs are quite large. This house is all about the views. And if you scroll this way, you will see that we have both north and south views of the Intracoastal waterway and the island of Palm Beach directly to the east. The master bedroom holds the 2nd gas fireplace on the property. So we are directly above the family room downstairs, which is why this room, which hardly even has all of its lights on, is so bright. We've got light coming in from the east, the west, and the north. The master bathroom kind of carries through the closet area. They've got a tub, it's private bathroom or toilet room. And then we also have a bidet in the master, if you want to cruise on back there. This master is separated from the other 2 bedrooms upstairs, so you do have quite a private, living situation up here. The current owner turned the 2nd bedroom into more of like a study or a library, mainly because this is the way they lived. But it was originally designed to be a bedroom. So the 2nd bedroom is right here, and it also has killer views. We are facing due east here, and we're looking at millions upon millions of dollar properties. One of those across the street recently sold for close to $100 million. So living here in West Palm Beach has its advantages. We are looking at the most expensive properties around, or directly across from this house. So although this room has been set up, as you can see, with some shelving and bookshelves and more of an office feel, it does have a full bathroom and a full closet if you decided to turn it back into a traditional bedroom. The one thing I forgot to show you downstairs was this house comes with an elevator. So a lot of my clients ask all the time, if it's 2 stories, how am I going to get upstairs if I have somebody who needs assistance? This house has its own elevator. I don't know how to work it, but it does have an elevator. If you were into laundry, these people did it right. They made a huge laundry room. They will add a washer and a dryer upon closing, but since that's a pretty taste-specific item these days, a lot of people want, a top loader, a front loader. We're gonna wait until you tell us what to put in there. So this is the 3rd bedroom, which has also east views. It has some views to the south, but this room has a killer closet. So if you are a clothes horse, we got the closet for you for this room. It's more set up like a 2nd master. It does have a bidet as well. And then to the left, you have a big walk-in closet, which is definitely larger than a traditional closet, not a master bedroom. The last thing I'm going to show you is the front yard. We're going to get there by going back down the stairs and through the family room. The reason I want to bring this up is the pool here is a lap pool, and it's kind of like a lap skinny pool, a skinny little lap pool. I'm bringing this up because many people have said they would want a traditional pool for like their children to jump in, and I can make that happen for you. Walking outside these doors, we are going to go right into the pool with a covered little cabana area out here. But as you can see, this is a rather small pool, and if you did want to make this pool larger, you can. We've had a few pool contractors out here as of recent, and they can either double or triple the size of this pool width-wise. In order to do that, we would have to do a couple of things. Take this wall down, which quite frankly, I don't think is the worst idea in town. Take this wall down, and you have a lot more yard out here. So you can expand your pool and also allow for more yard for your dogs, for your friends, for your children, and for entertaining in general. So let's take one little look out front, and then we'll do a final little recap. This is the part of the house that I think is totally not being used correctly. So we've got all this green space. We're totally hidden from the main house with a wall. If I'm buying this house, I want to see the water from every angle. I'm tearing that wall down. The hedges are coming down a little bit, and I'm pulling my pool and entertaining space out this way. We do have a dock with this property. So if you wanted to add a boat lift, you are more than welcome to. Sitting at 5501 South Flagler, where we are right now, we have what's called riparian rights. What that means to you is we are the upland owner, so we are upland of the Intracoastal, And because of that, we are allowed to have a dock. So that property is sort of deeded to us. That dock was built by this owner, and that dock does convey with this sale. So that's good to know because nobody else on the street can have a dock except for what's called the upland owner, and we're here. So tune in next time. Thanks for joining me on my home tour of 5501 South Flagler. And if you want any more information about this property or any others, give me a call. Thanks so much.